So what's up, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. I know I love these autumn weekends. It's starting to cool down, the colors are changing, even here in Utah. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, I got asked by a buddy, hey, do a tutorial type video on how I pan for gold, or how I pan my gold. And I'm going to do this one, the first one. This is a Paydirt panning video. I will have another one for the wild outdoors panning video. But let's get started. I got a couple little bags of Can I Alaskan Paydirt. Just going to use two of these as example. But first of all, what we like to do is do a little classification, get the big chunks out of there, make it a little easier to pan around the rocks. And for this purpose, I'm using just a kitchen strainer, nothing fancy. I mean, if you're doing the big outdoor stuff, you're gonna want, big classifiers like this to go through big chunks, little chunks, and finer chunks. But go ahead, open these guys up. I'm just gonna dump them right into my little kitchen strainer. Like I said, this also, if you get bags that have big chunky gold, it really helps find those big nuggets. Besides just removing the rocks. I get two little bags, so I'm just going to go ahead and do both of them. These are really fun, by the way. I've done several of these little bags, like 25 bucks on Amazon, and I've never gotten under 0.33 grams of gold. So good little dirt, for what you pay. So okay, we got that out of there. See, we got our big chunks, our finers. Now the other thing you can do to help your panning process is go through it and look for magnetics and separate those out. Magnetics you don't want. Gold is not magnetic. Silver is not magnetic. So any of these chunks are probably just kind of like irons or pots. This stuff is magnetic. So put that in our little magnetic bowl here. Let's go through this dirt. See if we get anything. Oh yeah, a little bit of magnetic on there. Magnetites. Good fun stuff. And make a mess, like I always do. Any more? Well, just a few little bits, but cool. A little bit of magnets in there, not much. This is a rare earth magnet. Don't ask me how to say that word because I always have a problem with it. I don't know why. I'm actually a smart person, but some words I just can't say right. I want to say neodymium, see? I don't know why I have such a hard time with that one, but it is. I just call it a rare earth magnet. Good stuff. Alright, so we got that classified out. Magnetic separated, big stuff separated. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up with the panning part. Back. Say hello to Billy. Alright. All set up, I think. Pretty good. Let's get to panning this stuff out. We're going to start with the big heavy stuff. Now, I don't think there's any nuggets in there, but you never know. Mostly you just want to, so what I'm doing right now is called stratification. So you get the material nice and wet. It will wash away any muds or anything that little tiny gold can stick to. And since gold is so much heavier than everything else, it will sink down to the bottom of the pan. All you do is shake it around a little bit. And what I'm doing is just dumping off the light stuff. You see the heavier stuff will just stay in the pan. And you can see there's a little bit of dirt in there that rinsed off those rocks, right? So just for fun, I'm going to tap this up. I'm not expecting much, but now I'll swirl it back and oh, yep, there it is. Now there's not a lot in there, but do you see the little tiny fine gold in there? That's why you always want to do this. Go through it. Go ahead and snuff that up. Little fly poop size gold that gets stuck in the rocks. Oops, I got that little rock too, but that's okay. We'll clean that up later. We'll give it one more shot. Just tap it up again. And what I'm doing is just getting all the heavies into one corner here. And then I'll slowly rinse back the light material. And the only thing that'll be left up top is the really heavy light. Heavy light? Wait, that doesn't sound right. The really heavy stuff, the gold, basically. There's another little piece in there. Not bad. Little flies. Okay. So, get the magnetic stuff. I always go through this too because, you know, you separate the magnets or magnetics, but gold will like to cling to some of that too. So doing the same thing, stratifying this down, get all those heavies rinsed and down to the bottom of the pan. Repeat, rinse and repeat, guys. Nice and slow. I mean, no hurry. I tend to go a little fast on some of these because I've done quite a few of these particular bags, so I know exactly how they play, how they work. And that's the other part of learning too. Like, different materials from different places will be different. You might get some really muddy stuff sometimes. And like this stuff is not very muddy. My water's, you can still see the bottom, which is nice. You see all those black sands in there. So the magnetites, the hematites, the menontites. Yeah. We'll pull it back. Yeah, I already see a little bit up there. So you're gonna go nice and slow with this part. Don't be in a big hurry. Let's go the other way. Go American, go Australian. Or what is it? North of the equator, south of the equator. Go both ways. Pull it back. Nice and easy. And you can see that, but there is some gold stuck in there. Give it a tap up again. And what I do what happens when I'm tapping that is it forces the heaviers up to the top. Yeah, just a little piece, not much in there. That's no big deal. All right. So yeah, that helped for that part, which I expected. I usually in these particular ones, I don't find tons of fine. You'll see it's kind of a, I wouldn't say chunky, but bigger flakes. So I'll start by pulling a beard hair out of my pay dirt. Just do a spoon at a time just to show you guys. So get it nice and soaked. Shake that around. You see how the water gets a little dirty. That's washing off all that really muddy light material, so all your good stuff gets rinsed and sinks down to the bottom. Go ahead and pull this back a bit. With these particular ones, I don't usually lose much, if any. Unless they're supposed to be like half-gram bags, and I've been losing like 0.17 grams every time. But I don't think they are for 25 bucks. Just saying. There we go. Give it the tap. See them golds. Look at that. First spoon. See him being nice and gentle. Just rinsing it back a little bit. But look at all the little pieces. See all those in there. See? And that's kind of how you want to do it, guys. Just nice and slow. Let gravity do its work, and there's some very light. You know what I forgot, and I always do. This helps big time with gold panning. It's a little bit of Jet Dry or Rinse Aid, the generic version. And what that does is it breaks the surface tension of the water, and your really light fine golds won't float as bad. See, now they're all sticking. I was watching them swirl around, and I'm like, wait, what? Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? Sure enough. All right. Full on water again. Oh, come on. I have the worst luck with snuffer bottles. I tell you what. That doesn't help. See? Come on. Let's get this going here. Now I'm spitting out soap foam. Too much Jet Dry. As always. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need much of that. A drop or two, and my bottle just likes to happen to dump all of it at once. Some more. See? Don't forget. Always tap it back again. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much good for that pan. I'm going to go ahead and work through the rest of this. You guys can chill and listen to some music. But it's going to go into fast mode to save time. Doesn't take long. There's not much there. Back in from music, just to show real quick the method I use when I'm doing this. Kind of helps not lose, is I'll start on one side and kind of pan it down and back so I can see if anything's getting stuck in there rather than just letting it roll out. And by the way, I didn't explain that about the pans. That's what those ripples are for. Help stick the stuff. The bigger side, of course, is for the bigger rocks. And the smooth side, I'll get one and show you what we do with the smooth side here. But what I'm going to do, since there's extra dirt in there, just to show you guys, show everybody. So what you can do with the smooth side, very carefully, you get it down away from your gold, you can just rinse that right out. And you don't worry about your gold getting away, unless, you know, maybe a big nugget might be up there, but the good gold will stick in the pan while you do that. See, little light guys, just trying to run. No, leave me in my dirty home. See, smooth side. Hey, you stay there, you little gold guy. That also helps clean it up. And yeah, there's some more fines in there too, actually. Just another method. Come on. There we go. You got pretty much, just leave whatever's in there. We're going to go ahead and pour the rest of this in. Actually, since this is the last pan of this little bit, go ahead and take some water. Rinse this guy out really good. No gold left behind. Just pour that right in. Alright, and there's still some dirt in there, but that's okay. Pick out the good stuff in the next one. Especially when we're getting down towards the very bottom, this is where a lot of the fines might be hiding in with the dusty stuff. It's nice and slow. Oops. There you are. I see you. I see you. Hey. No, you're not getting away. I saw that. That one piece wanted to go back in the dirt. It's like, no, I was so comfortable. So we'll do that step on here. And just get off all that stuff that doesn't have any good pieces in there. A little bit in the corner, that's fine, it'll stick. Let's do that. Ooh, there's a couple sliders. Means they're probably a little heavier for this stuff. That's okay. Let's get her. All right. See if I missed anything. And then we'll go on to the drying and weighing. Or actually, I gotta do the cleanup, but I'll show you guys that too. But yeah, I think we did pretty good. A couple little tiny specks up there, little fly poops. What's that polymer poly guy likes to call them? Fly poops. But cool. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. He's good. All right, let me get this cleaned up and we'll be on to the next part. Let's see how we did. Maybe it's the YouTube karma God thing people, whatever. You can't be too popular, so we've got to throttle back everything we can do. I'm kidding, of course. Sorry, I'm doing that backwards. Be out now, with the exception of a couple splashes of beard oil I might have or might not have accidentally sprayed in that general direction while it was drying. There we go. Can be the best smelling gold. If gold smell, it does now. Nah. There we go. Got that all brushed out. Paper. Let's see how we did. What did I say? 666, right? And generally these little bags are about 3.3. So let's see. over, actually. And I'm happy with that. 0.67 out of 2 little bags. That, yeah, that I have to look it up. Like, how do you pronounce that? Is it Kenai? But, yeah. There we go. Get a close-up on this. Give you guys a glimpse. So we got our 6.71. Isn't that awesome? Anyway, hopefully everything worked out on this video and whatnot. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. J-Dog out.